Yo, what's going on, guys? Savage here. Today I am bringing you guys a very special video. So we just created a Discord server. I think we've already almost got 500 people in there. So if you guys have not joined that Discord server, make sure you do so. But anyway, this footage is from one of our LFG groups. Basically, 4 people came together within our Discord, teamed up for the first time ever, and we're able to pull off a W. So we're going to break down this entire gameplay and analyze what the viewers are actually doing. But remember, guys, all the stuff that I'm teaching you, there's not one guaranteed way to win the game. Basically, between guns being broken and people camping in different situations and third partying and circle RNG and looting RNG, you're going to get your ass handed to you once in a while. But guys, before we get into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, join the Wolf Pack today. Also, leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 600 likes, and feel free to follow us on Twitch, where we play with viewers daily. And again, guys, join the Discord. Both the Twitch link and the Discord link will be in the description below. But guys, anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the video. All right, guys, so here we're spectating Sun, John Doe, Invisible, and Lord Dong. And Lord Dong's actually going to be the player that we're spectating. Now, they do have comms going on, so I'm going to try to talk as little as possible during the gameplay, and I will pause it when I need to say something. All right, guys, now as far as you guys hearing comms versus game chat, that's strictly Lord Dong. That's on his side. I can't raise and lower their volume, unfortunately. But anyway, here they are going for a search objective. Now remember, people are catching on to search objectives, so make sure you guys are aware of when you're landing on these things, you guys are watching the area around you. Guys, when you're falling in, especially Boneyard, you want to always do a 360 scan because you never know how many people are going to be nearby. It looks as if they're pretty uncontested somehow. Every time I come, here's at least 2 or 3 teams. But they're going ahead and they're knocking out these search objectives, and they're knocking them out quick. One thing that I like to do is, while 3 of my teammates are looting, I will end up going ahead and getting the search objectives, or vice versa. I will always make sure one of us is going for all the searches while the rest of us are looting up.
It's not on PS4, I know. We've got people on us.
He's broken armor. Good shit.
Car 98. Finished him.
Where is he?
He's finished. He's dead.
All right, so already I like the fact that when one of their teammates went down, there were 2 other people right on his back to go ahead and protect him and get the res off. Now, you notice that Lord Dong ends up coming from the left side instead of pushing to the right with his team. He tried to change flank, get a different position, a different angle in case there were other enemy teammates around. I like the fact that, again, y'all are closing in on 2 different sides of the building. Granted, there really wasn't much of a fight, but again, you always want to pretend like there's going to be, because 9 times out of 10 there will be.
There should be more though.
All right, whenever you're rezzing a teammate, guys, you always want to make sure that the 2 of you guys who are not rezzing are watching the area. I see too many times people are getting rezzes off, and the other 2 are just looting and no one's protecting the guy.
Oh, yep.
How did he not down, bro? Oh, damn it. Okay, I was too late.
Also, guys, one of the greatest lessons I've ever learned in gaming was aim higher. Now, that may not seem like a lot, but guys, when you're going for body shots, it's a habit. Naturally, we look at the biggest mass, and that's what we aim at. But always try to go for headshots, especially in this game. The headshot multiplier is so drastic, you're killing yourself if you're not going for headshots. Now, I know it's going to take time. It's going to take some practice to get the headshots off, but always aim higher than what you normally would. He probably could have got that kill with the Uzi should he have aimed for the head. All right, remember, guys, right now we're looking for the other player. However, we do have enough for a loadout and then some. That's the team wipe right there. Now's the time to buy, so go ahead and drop your money. Beautiful. Wasting no time at all. I love it. All right, now we have a whole team to the west. If they decide to push west, that's going to be a pretty ballsy push. I like pushing across there, but there's 0 cover when you're pushing across that street, so you're kind of in the open.
I didn't know loadout was here. My bad, guys. My bad.
I'm going to go ahead and grab the bounty, and it's going to send them to train station. I love going for bounties right when I get my loadout. I like being directed where to go. Sometimes it saves me from having to make the decision. All right, so they made the team decision not to push the bounty because pushing train station is a nightmare. And, you know, that's personal preference. I probably would have pushed. I love train station for one. But again, it's all personal preference. If I had a bounty go hospital, I'm going to avoid it at all costs. But I know there's a lot of people that would push it because they like hospital. So again, it's personal preference. If y'all don't feel comfortable pushing a certain area, don't. So I like the fact they bailed out of that because they didn't feel comfortable. So they're going to push this team over here.
Everyone get over here.
Now this team is just gathered up on top of each other by the buy station. They're probably exchanging money or something. So go ahead and try to get a pick. All right, so you're in a really good position, right? Their loadout is right in front of you guys, and they can't get to it without going through you. Now, when in this fight, when in a situation where there's an entire team camping in a building, right? You want to push up to the building as close as possible, but you want to use cover. So right now, Lord Dong and his teammate are behind this vehicle. I would definitely push up to the building, try to force them to change angle. If you push the building, they can't see you. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to put themselves out of position to look for you and try to get a kill. And at that point, you can get a pick. For instance, if he's in the window and you push up to the wall and he can't see you, what's he going to do? He's going to jump in the window and aim down, trying to look for you. And then you can capitalize on that opportunity to get it down and go ahead and push in there while one teammate's trying to go for a res. Because again, the whole point of it is to get a knock, wait for one of their teammates to go for the res, and then it's a 4v2 or a 3v2. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you also have 2 C4. So this is a perfect opportunity. We know there's a guy sitting inside these windows, right? We know there's a guy in these windows. So all you have to do is push up to him, throw the C4, get another knock, maybe even execute the one guy you did down, and then you definitely outnumber the enemy team.
I downed him.
Nice.
All right, so it's a 3v2 right now. You've got one down, so definitely going for a res.
I'm gonna finish this guy.
Upstairs.
All right, you hear him going for the res above you.
Nice, okay.
All right, you down one, another one goes in. Nice flick with the C4. Beautiful, beautiful C4, honestly. That was a great throw. All right, remember, guys, sound is your best friend. So the moment you heard him going for the res, I would have pushed in a little earlier. Granted, again, it worked out, so that's awesome. But the moment you hear the guy sticking the res, push in and take him out, right?
I'll be back.
Definitely buy UAV and hold on to another UAV. That way you can use it whenever that one runs out. Marking the team next to him. I love the fact that you guys are legitimately bouncing from team to team. You're playing aggressive. You're going after kills. You're putting yourself in situations that you guys can learn from. I love to see this. Great job paying attention to your map. A lot of people are so caught up and staring at the mini map, they won't pull up their actual map throughout the game. Remember, you can't see everything on your mini map. Your mini map is important, but I believe your big map is way more important. You can see so much more activity. You can see what's going on around you so you can plan your next fights.
Oh, at the wall, at the wall. Yeah, I've seen them. Down one.
Also, guys, I want you to notice the teamwork right now. I want you to notice the teamwork. So right now, Lord Dong is putting damage on enemies and downing enemies and breaking plates, but he's not focusing on the kill. He's not focused on the execute. He's scanning the area for other targets while his teammates are getting the cleanups and getting the kills. So this is a perfect example of not fighting your team for the kills. I love it. I hate when people put themselves in positions where they're going for an execute because they want the kill, because they're kill hungry. They want that stat. They want their KD to go up, and they get shot from the side.
Oh, mate.
Dead him.
I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I've just been stunned.
Oh.
What the fuck? Holy shit. Reloading. Right here. Wow.
I remember when you're using an AR as an SMG, they're awesome builds. When you run it stockless, ARs can be great SMGs. However, you want to have a little bit more separation, right? You do not want to contest an MP7 or an MP5 point blank range with that gun.
Bro, what? Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. There's a guy here. Oh shit. Fuck, guys. He was behind here.
I don't see him. Coming?
He might have gone up the tower here. I mean the building.
Nothing's on heartbeat.
I'll come in 5 minutes.
Popping UAV.
Oh, okay, nice.
All right, this building here, right? This building here. These warehouse buildings, we'll call them, are the hardest things to push on planet Earth, right? It's 3 levels, and they're always corner camping. There's always going to be one in this corner. There's always going to be one in the other corner. It happens every time. I hate it, but I will push it every single time. I don't like campers. I'll do everything in my power to take these guys out and ruin their experience, right? The thing to do in this situation, if you push in this building, of course, be aware of your surroundings. You don't want to get yourself in a position where you get shot from behind. But you have 4 teammates. I'd approach this big building from 3 different ways, right? One guy go in the main door, one guy go in the side door, one guy to go in the back door, maybe the other guy watching the window on the back side. You want to hit these type of buildings from different angles. If you all just funnel in through one door, they're just going to pick you off one at a time. So you want to make sure you put different angles and confuse the enemy. When an enemy sees 2 targets, they start freaking out, and then they have to decide which one they're going to shoot at. And normally they'll hesitate because their decision making isn't up to par and it's not fast enough. So always make sure you're approaching buildings at different angles. Now, blue is lagging behind greatly. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing, to be honest.
Yeah, they're shooting at me.
Oh, I see him. Broken.
No, I'm not having that.
I like my... They all rushed in.
I like the team communication. They're trying to figure out who's going to snipe and who's not going to snipe. Remember, you really don't want to have a full team of snipers. It's just an unfortunate combination. You're going to want some SMGs. You're going to want some ARs. You're going to want some sniper rifles. You don't want to have the whole team run the same thing. Because, for instance, if you're rocking an AR and an SMG and your whole team is, and y'all get into a situation where you need to get a long-range pick in order to push to safety, and no one on the team has a sniper, it's really going to hinder your gameplay. It's going to be very, very hard for you to get that crucial knock in order to push to safety, right? But on the flip side, if you're all running snipers and ARs, and y'all have to push a building, then you're kind of shit out of luck on that one, because you can't really contest, again, MP5s and MP7s with a stockless AR. Again, a lot of people don't take me serious when I say always do objectives, but guys, the whole point of doing objectives is not just for the money. It's not just for the reward. It's not just to hunt down kills. It's not just to get your teammates back. It's not just to find out where the next circle is going to be. It's legitimately also, on top of all those reasons, it keeps you busy, it keeps you moving, it keeps you engaged with the game. If you sit there and you run around the map aimlessly and it's been 5-10 minutes, you still haven't seen an enemy, it's because you're doing it wrong. If you guys are tired of running around aimlessly, start going for objectives. I cannot stress this enough. This will increase your gameplay. This will make the game way more fun for you guys. And this also will tell you where an enemy's at. There's no reason to not do that. Now, again, you want to make sure your team's together. Blue is out here, I'm assuming, looting. Again, we're way past looting phase. He should be with his team. This is the second time Blue's been called out. Again, not trying to call you out, Blue. You're fine. But make sure you're always paying attention to the minimap. You want to be as close to your team as possible, especially if they're about to hunt down a bounty.
Oh, one just got.
Oh shit, the guy's right there.
Nearly downed him. Downed one.
I got helium on one of them.
I like that he peeked around the corner to finish off the kill, but he didn't run right out there. He stayed near the wall. That way when he got shot back, he could fall back behind the wall. Remember, guys, you don't want to run at the enemy, down him, and then run at him even closer and execute him, because you're going to put yourself in a position where you can't get the safety. Stop focusing on the kills. Stop focusing on the execute. Try to outplay the entire situation. The kills will come. Play smart, knock all the enemies, put damage on all the enemies, and then finish the fight.
Oh, one is coming up.
You got red. You got red.
Yeah. Downed him.
And remember, you've got 2 C4, right? You've got 2 C4. You could go for the executes with the C4 without putting yourself in the position, right? So what I would have done in that situation, I was just complimenting him on not leaving cover to go for the execute, and then he left cover to go for the execute. Again, this is normal. This is why I said it before it happened. So basically, in that situation, you knocked him once, he got rezzed, y'all knocked him again. You wanted the kill. I get it. Remember, you have 2 C4s. You can throw C4 pretty far. If you wanted to get the execute, you stay on the other side of the wall. You run up to that side and you throw the C4, right?
Broken. Oh,
okay, so Blue is AFK. That's unfortunate.
I hate my life. I'm back.
That's unfortunate. Okay, my bad, Blue. My bad. I didn't know you were AFK, fam. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just trolling you for separating from your team. That's on me, babe. All right. Also, guys, I want you to notice. Look at their money, right? Look how much money they have. Savage, it's not about the money. Yes, it's all about the money, right? You don't want money just to buy shit, but look, you're losing teammates. Get them back as fast as you can, right? Make it a 4v4 fight. Don't put yourself in a position to be down 3 teammates, 2 teammates, because you guys are broke from not doing bounties and not playing aggressive. You want to play aggressive so you can get your teammates back if you die. That's the beauty about this game. Push everything, because if you do lose a guy, you can buy him right back.
Yeah, let's push that.
All right, so this is a perfect opportunity to hold these guys, and that's exactly what they're doing according to their comms. So what do you do in this position? So Basically, the goal is, because there's so much cover where you're at, it's going to be harder to fight them because there's so many inlets and crevices and places they can hide and duck in and outplay and flank. So what you want to do is you want to try to beat them to this wall. That way, when they run into the open with no cover, you guys can just take them out and punish them for being camping little bitches, right?
Try and push, get them while they're out in the open.
My man, did you hear him? Let's try to push and get them while they're in the open. That's what I'm talking about.
Put another one on, maybe.
I'll buy one up here.
All right, so here they are running the open again.
Oh, one's at the buy station, real close.
Oh yeah, right there.
There's 2 teams there fighting, so.
No, there's just one.
Now you got to be careful for C4 because they can throw a lot of C4 too, right?
So these guys
Beautiful shots.
Finished one.
Down one.
One's on the buy then.
There's... Yeah, he's dead. One guy on the buy, he's dead.
He's gulagging one guy.
All right, good plays. Caught him in the open. I love it. All right, so this dude did get bought back. I love that they're going bounty after bounty after bounty. And look at their money situation again, guys. Look at it.
Is he an idiot?
$30,000+ between the 4 of them.
Might be.
All right, so the dude grabbed the most wanted bounty, of course, so that he could get his team back. This should be a pretty easy pick for the HDR.
He's gonna run, mate.
You should be able to hit him right out here in the open.
I'm off. One tap, legit one tap.
Oh, I
Got it.
nice. Right on him.
He killed him right when you ADS'd on him. Rip. All right, so right now what you need to do, of course, everyone should buy self-res. We've got enough money for it. Go ahead, buy self-reses, get UAVs up. If you need plates, buy some plates as well.
I've got munitions.
All right, so they're able to get a VSAT up and they're able to get self-reses. I absolutely love this. All right, guys, I wanted to pause this here because there's a lot of miscommunication throughout the YouTube community because people are out here spreading bullshit, right? Now, I have been analyzing advanced UAVs for weeks now, and every time I look at an advanced UAV and I look at the player count, it's always pretty up to par. I don't know who's out here spreading the word that advanced UAVs don't show everybody on the map. So basically, yesterday on stream, I showed everybody that there was a 70 player count. I called in an advanced UAV that lasted a pretty long time. It was like $30,000 worth of UAVs. But I called in advanced UAV. There were 70 players left. We spotted 62 players on the actual map. 62 players. And you're like, Savage, if there's 70 people, you only spotted 62. What about the other 8 people? Well, we had our 4 people. And then, of course, guys who are in the gulag, bro. They're not just invisible. They're in the gulag. This situation right here, there's 34 people left. There's 4 teammates. So we're going to go ahead and break it down to 30 people, right? Let's keep the math simple. We have 3 guys right here. There may be a 4th in this mix. We don't know, right? We'll say there's 3. There's 4 targets right here that we can see. There might be a random, who knows? But we'll say there's 4. That's 7 people right there. There's 4 people right here. That's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? Keeping up. Then we have 4 right here. That's 19. We have 2 enemies, 20, 21. And then we have another 4-man on the roof, 25. And then this guy right here, 26. We're missing 4 people. Guess where they're at? The gulag. Again, maybe it's a system glitch. Maybe it's something. I'm not sure. Maybe it's PC versus console. Who knows? But every time I call in an advanced UAV, the numbers match up. Now, before you guys slay me in the comments, this is my experience. Every time I call it in, the numbers match up. All right, so right now their teammate is going to go get the bounty objective. Again, guys, even if you don't hunt the bounty down, at least pick it up because the chance of another team killing that team at end game is very high.
No, that's all.
Oh, look at that. The bounty just got poached. Look at that, dude. $2,800 for everybody.
2.8K everyone. Bro, we're rich again.
They're rich again. You're damn right. Y'all got almost $30,000 between the 4 of you guys. Again. All right, now we're in a situation we have a ton of money. But going to the buy station is going to be pretty bitchy because there is a team on blue mark, right? That's why he marked it. We saw it earlier on the other VSAT. So don't put yourself in a position to where you're going for a buy and there's a high probability you're going to get shot from multiple targets, right?
Stay down.
All right, so when we're in an ending like this, when we're in a circle like this, definitely keep your sniper, right? But you're on a rooftop that's pretty vulnerable to a lot. You've got your police station over here to the right. It's behind my webcam. Sorry, can't help it. But there's a police station behind my face that's higher ground than the building we're on now. Then we have Promenade Red Roof right in front of us, right? Then we have another one further back to the left, and then to our left If you move your eyes to the mini map, we have the building to our left too that is partially inbounds. So you got to be very careful when you're sitting up here sniping because you can get shot from so many different angles.
If you guys need it. Guys, if you guys need gas,
I definitely want to get eyes on the building that you know the guys are in, just to make sure they're not pushing, just to make sure they're not at a position like in a window where you can shoot them. You don't want to sit here for too long because, again, you're in a position where an enemy can get an easy headshot on you.
There's guys coming from blue marker. We can shoot them.
All right, 2 people just bought back right under you guys. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do not jump down.
Game over for me.
Who? 2 guys.
Wait, behind you.
Guys, don't leave the high ground. Now, blue's on the low ground, orange is on the low ground. I don't know where purple's at, but we're on the low ground, right? So the last thing you want to do is allow these 2 guys who just bought back to land on this building, get the leftover loot that's up there because there were guns up there, and then hold you guys. You guys do not want to be in a position where they're on the high ground, you're on the low ground. It's going to be a very hard push for you guys to get back up. So I'd instantly get back up there before these guys are able to get any weapons.
We got precision. Get down.
All right, precision changes the game a little bit.
Sean, I just finished one from that door.
All right, so be careful. We still know there's another guy somewhere. Oh, shit. All right, good stuff. Good shot. Good jump shot. And there's still one more, and I believe he's on the roof.
I got him. Oh,
shit.
Where?
Oh, to the left, somewhere here-ish.
Yeah, that's
All right, good job sticking them and finishing them off and saving that self-res. Now, look, guys, when you're leaving this building, y'all got to get safe, right? You don't want to be on this side because we know that there's people shooting at you guys from this side. Instantly change your flank and go out the right side of the building, right over here, and then push up to the next one to get safe.
Guys, go inside.
One
Why are
down
you
me.
outside?
Oh, shit. He's got his loadout and shit. There's one guy on top. His teammate is on top.
I'm going for a buyback.
This late in the game, you do not want to be clearing buildings by yourself. You don't want to go back for loot by yourself because, again, people are getting bought back. People are falling in. There could be another guy on top of the roof. There could be a guy on the second floor, which there was, and now you're down a teammate. However, there's a buy station nearby. If you're fast, you can buy back your teammate, and then you're back in a 4v4 situation, but he's now down his weapons. So, again, guys, this late in the game, if you're clearing a building, which you should, make sure you're not doing it by yourself. Have at least 1 or 2 people with you. Let's call this the buddy system. But if you want to do it, you got to do it fast. And there it is. Decisive. I like it.
He's rising to your left, one. Yep.
In here.
Get him.
Oh, nice.
Bro, he just disappeared. Did you see that? I don't know if you saw that, John, but he just disappeared on my screen.
All right, you want to get this building as fast as possible. I would go ahead and whip out the AR. I'd put the sniper away. I wouldn't even reload it. I would push in this building as fast as possible. We have one guy to the left, probably on the second floor. People usually don't hold buildings on the bottom story.
Oh, shit.
Behind us.
He's armor off.
There's one of them. There's another one with Ghost on to the right side. They just finished off as well. All right, you want to get to the second floor as soon as possible.
Still.
Guys,
I'm gonna
precision. We
precision.
can just keep.
No, I'm not gonna precision it yet.
Not yet.
We need let those guys fly. Still fucking 20 people.
All right. Let's have a discussion. I like the fact that he uses gas mask to get a vantage point, to get the high ground, to get Ghost, whatever it is he's getting. However, he did say, I'm going to go get my loadout. I'm going to get Ghost. You're this late in the game. The teams already know where you're at, right? The circle's so small. They already know where you're at. There's no need for Ghost this late in the game. I hate to say it. I know a lot of people in the comments didn't disagree with me. If they had a UAV up, they've already used it and they know exactly where you're at. There's no more buy stations inbounds. So it's not like they're going to get another UAV, right? So at this point, there's really no reason for Ghost. And another reason why I'm harping on that is because if he does go on the roof, he's vulnerable from a lot. Let's fast forward. Let's play it a little bit.
Oh, I might get Ghost.
So what are we looking at now? Well, under me or behind my face cam is a compound, right? We know there's a team there according to the UAV we had up a couple minutes ago. I know there's a team there. I made a mental note. There's a team right here under my face cam. There's also 2 teams in the red roof building in front of you. One on the roof probably, and one on the lower stories somewhere. And we also know that there's a team to the little bitty shack, the 2-story building, to the left of the red roof building in front of you. So we know where all the enemy teams are at. Why do we know this? Because it's in game, we used a UAV. So on the flip side, they already know as well. If they had a UAV, they already know. If they don't have a UAV, we're in a position, we're on the rooftop. This is a very vulnerable position. They won the game, so I'm assuming he survives. But guys, look. This is very vulnerable. You have this entire rooftop. If the guy just gets ballsy and peeks, easy target, right? But this is my main concern. The team that's to his right under me.
Actually.
So I would not be going for my ghost class, right? Oh shit! Yep. Yep. Damn, brother.
Shit.
Why are you on the roof, bro?
That sucks.
The roof is not safe at all.
I know, can I get my...
Damn. Then he got executed from a whole different team. The 2-story building. Again, I knew his mindset. I knew what he was trying to do. It wasn't a horrible play. It's not a shit move, right? You're not a bot for it. But just remember, this late in the game, this small of a circle, ghost is useless. They already know you're there. So now we are down to 3 people. It is a 3v15 situation. There are a lot of teams in this area.
One of them got finished, but one just really low, bro. Who's coffee?
Me. I'm getting inside. Oh shit. Alright, I'm good.
All right, so now we have a circle that's just
Oh yeah, he just crossed.
very unfortunate. The other building's favored because the majority of that building is in the circle. All you can hope for is that the next circle rotates behind you. That way the enemies have to come to you. If that happens, you have the vantage point. You have the win, essentially, as long as you hit your shots. All right, so right now, it didn't move behind them, but it did move to their favor.
Still people on there.
These guys have got to leave the building in front of them in order to get safe.
Bottom right then. Invisible. I saw him, bottom of red.
Y'all have the perfect position to take out the people jumping off the roof and also the people coming out of the bottom.
I'm dead.
Just don't put yourself way out in the open to where these guys can get shots on you. Oh shit. Do they win this game?
Did you see that? Lord, did you see that? Lord, get out of here. What the fuck did I just do? Run. Fucking...
I don't know.
Run. Jesus, no.
No way. It's a 1v3? No, it's a 1v2.
It's 1v2.
Holy shit. That went sideways real quick. All right, we're in a 1v2 situation. Good luck, brother.
1v1.
They know where he's at. Good. Let's go! What a snap. I love it. Good shit, brother. All right, look, that infight right there, I would have played it differently. I would have moved together as a squad. One of the teammates pushed the building. I wouldn't have done that in that situation because the building had to leave, right? They had to leave and come towards you guys. If y'all would have played together and played that wall, as soon as the guys jumped off the roof, y'all would have instantly slayed them out. They wouldn't have stood a chance. Parachuting, 3 guys focusing on them, they would have been dead. Then all you had to worry about was the team coming out of the bottom. That would have been a very easy fight that y'all made a little bit more complicated than it should have been, but it worked out. Y'all did your shit. GG's. Lord Dong, thank you for sending me this footage, brother. I really appreciate it. It was great seeing the guys get together in Discord and pulling out a W. I believe this is the first one. At least this is the first video submitted. I'm glad that the LFG page in our Discord is bringing people together so they can utilize the tactics that they're learning, utilize their skills, meet people, make friends, and get W's. I love it. I'm not sure how many games these guys play together, but I love the fact that they were able to pull off the dub. Guys, again, the whole purpose of this series is to help everybody get better. I'm not here trying to post other people's 30, 40 kill games. That's not what this channel is about. So please stop sending me your 40 kill gameplay. There's nothing to learn from that. I want everybody to learn from mistakes. Again, in my opinion, that is the greatest way to learn. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Let's get this video to 600 likes, and feel free to follow me over on Twitch, where I play with viewers every day. But guys, y'all have a good one, and good luck in Warzone. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate the support, guys. Y'all have been absolutely amazing. You growling at me? Are you howling at me? Howl for the mic. Howl for the mic. No? All right, y'all have a good one. Subscribe to the channel. Peace.